Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nirmadon. I'm going to be playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 today for you guys. I think I'm on Hijack, if I am correct. It's the one with the boat. Overall, the main action is pretty much throughout the middle, I would say. I think it's a pretty good idea to lock it down. You know, if you lock down the middle, you kind of get them into a good spawn trap. I know some people are really skeptical on the whole spawn trapping mechanisms, and, you know, that's a really debatable conversation by itself, because people don't want to get spawn trapped. Believe me, I've been in my fair share of them. They're not fun. But you can get out of them. I've gotten out of them in Battlefield. I've gotten out of them in Call of Duty before. So if you put enough effort towards and you actually know what's going on and you understand how Call of Duty plays, they're not too terribly difficult to get out of. I mean, of course, they're not a walk in the park. But if you use communication, you have a little bit of intelligence. Usually you can sneak one or two guys out, get behind them, and kill the guys that are, annihilating your team. So anyway, guys, I guess that's where my tips come into play. I mean, I usually don't give a whole lot of general tips because a lot of stuff has been said, you know. If you want to do good, use a submachine gun. They're still overpowered today. They'll probably be overpowered until the next Call of Duty comes out. So, you know, why not abuse them, get a couple of 100,000 kills with them, and then pursue onward to the next Call of Duty? It's the best way to look at it. I mean, I guess that's all I got for you as in tips for that. But as you guys can see, I'm playing with a couple of blue guys. You know, we have a couple of blue guys running around the map with me. I do not know one of them. It's someone that this chick is friends with. I talk to this person quite a bit. It's just a fun engagement, and that's about all I can say for it. But when it comes down to it, she's getting a lot better. It's kind of funny to see people progress, you know, from their standard, Call of Duty. Like, she came in Black Ops 1, and it's kind of interesting to see her transform into, you know, a lot better player. I mean, some of you guys might be like, oh, she ain't dropping 50 kills. Well, probably not. I mean, she doesn't play anywhere near as much as a guy would. So, anyway, I mean, she's getting a lot better. It's a lot of fun to see people actually progress, you know. I mean, it's been a while since I've had to do anything like that. I don't want to come off cocky, but, you know, if you're a Call of Duty veteran, you've played them all, you know how the game works. Of course, you're pretty much experienced. You know what's going to be occurring in the game. You know what a frag grenade is. You know how to throw it back. You know, simple stuff like that. You know what the perks do. You know the main fundamentals of the game, and you know how to get kill streaks. But it's always interesting to see people that jump in like later during the series that, you know, don't play every day, are not as, you know, MLG pro, you know, they don't use callouts, they don't understand a lot of the fundamentals of the game, but it's always interesting to see them progress, and it's always a fun inevitable to, I guess, see people that are on your friends list or someone you know or real life friends. You know, you guys talk about it, you have a chat, you discuss it in more grave detail, you kind of give tips along the way, you let them know which guns are good in the game. And I don't know, I don't want to, again, act like I know everything about Call of Duty, but, you know, we've all played it. I'm sure you guys are pretty good at Call of Duty. I'm sure a lot of you guys have good stats. I'm sure you guys know how to play the game, and there's a lot of things that I can't tell you that are probably going to make you, you know, any better. And that's just kind of how it is, because the Call of Duty has been the same. It's just a reskinned version of the last 5 or something like that. So, I mean, I don't know, I just wanted to say that. I thought it was interesting. But her friend, on the other hand, I don't know who he is personally. I don't know him on a, level of, real life or anything. But he was doing alright. You know, he was collecting tags with me, and it was a lot of fun. So, I guess that's all I got. I mean, I just want to talk about that. For some reason, maybe you guys have friends as well that, you know, you look back and you're like, man, you know, he used to suck, but now he's, pulling, 50 and 2 every game. He can get orbital VSATs like it's his job. I don't know, just something for you guys to think about. And I guess that's it's really about the topic of choice today. But when it comes down to it, I wanted to talk about something. I was reading a couple of comments from yesterday's video, and a couple of them struck me, and I wanted to address them. I don't want you guys to ever think that I dislike making YouTube videos. I actually really enjoy this. It is a lot of fun. I mean, at one point, and this is probably a year and a half ago, I really dreaded making them. I'm going to be honest, I really didn't enjoy it. It was a process that I just really wasn't good at. And I didn't understand a lot of things then. Like, when you jump into a market like YouTube or anything, it doesn't just have to be YouTube, but if you jump into something and you're like, you don't know a lot about it, you don't understand the video production process, people expect YouTube to be this land of easy. Everyone's like, oh man, I can do that. You look at people that are really successful and you're like, well, how'd they get successful? They make horrible videos. Well, to them, they're making the best thing they know how to make. That's like me. Maybe you enjoy my videos and you look at me in a high regard. I know some of you guys are super subscribers, and I appreciate everything you guys do. Some of you just show up every once in a while to show support. That's great as well. There's some people out there that just don't like me. That's fine. Maybe my commentary isn't for them. Maybe they don't like hearing relapsed information. Maybe they don't want to have knowledge seep into their brain and become permanent. I mean, that's just how people are. Some people don't enjoy statistical facts. They don't want to hear selected things, and that's fine. I mean, when I hear about people talk about YouTube money, I'm really not interested. I could really give a shit less how much you're pulling in per month. I don't care. And maybe that's a little weird considering that I do have the exact same partnership that they have, but like, I don't care. I didn't join YouTube to make money. I didn't join YouTube for anything like that. I joined YouTube because I wanted to play with subs. I wanted to be... It's kind of hard to say different because everyone has a different perception of different, but I wanted to be something that you guys could come to and be like, man, you know, I want to play Xbox Live with him, or I want to play PlayStation 4 because I'm probably going to get one. You know, I want to play PC with him. I want to play DayZ, and I want to do all this fun stuff. Well, there's selected people that live stream all day long, but guess what? They don't want to play with you. They don't want to play with subs, and I don't mean you as in a direct person. That's not what I was trying to say, but there are people that have power. They just don't use it in the proper manner, and I know, again, that is perception. I know I'm jumping over my boundary here by saying, like, they don't want to do this, because I'm sure they want to, but you know, they just don't make time for it, which kind of is weird because their job is to entertain you guys. And I don't know, I guess that's the real reason I jumped into YouTube. I talked about this a long time ago. I gave my reasoning and I gave a lot of information about myself. But, you know, there's still a lot you guys don't know about me. And I'm sure someday when I, you know, reach this selected X amount of marker, I'll talk about a lot of it. But, you know, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to put it out there right now when there's not really a whole lot of you guys, and I don't want to say that in the worst way, and I don't want you guys to change your opinion, but, you know, when I get 1,000 subs, I have a lot of plans. Like, I have a lot of cool things I'd like to do with you guys. I'd love to do open lobbies, but the problem is, not a lot of you guys are, you know, everyday video guys. Like, you don't watch it every day. You don't, you know, participate in the comments, and I don't mean that in any, like, mean way. That's fine. I half the time when I hear people like, engage in the comments below, I don't do it either, so... I mean, I'm not trying to contradict or say anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, I can't do a lot of these fun things because I don't get enough interaction between yourself and myself to the point where I could be like, yeah, these guys want to do this. And I know a lot of you guys would like to do that. I play with some of you guys every day, every other day, sometimes only on the weekends because that's the best time for you guys. But it's just how it is. I don't get to play with you all the time, and unfortunately I don't get to play with you all at the same time, which kind of sucks, but... that's just kind of how it is. I mean, I don't mind it. I like playing with subs. I think you guys are awesome, and you guys are really, really, really good. I mean, some of you guys are more try-hard than me, which is awesome. I appreciate everything you guys do. You really do make the game a lot more enjoyable. As a lot of you guys know, I haven't really been on a streak of enjoying really anything here recently, and it's just because I haven't really been playing with a whole lot of people. Like, a lot of the guys I played with back in the day, they play a lot of League now. Then I hate League. I think League is just stupid. But, again, my opinion, I don't like competitive. I tense up too much, and I worry just way too much to the point where I just can't play it. And that's just why I don't enjoy it. It just feels like I hate losing. Like, losing pisses me off. And when you know you should have won a game, that's when it pisses me off the most. Because it's like, teammates, what are you guys doing? Like, come on. Like, this is ridiculous. But anyway, guys, back onto the main point of the conversation I'm trying to tell you guys. I really appreciate everything you guys do, and... again, I say this all the time. I don't know if you guys take it for a realistic thing or if you guys just take it for something just to, you know, be there. But you guys really do make everything a lot more enjoyable, and I really appreciate it. And I'm going to continue making videos even if I don't enjoy playing the games that are in the prime currently. Like, I really enjoy making this stuff. I think it's a lot of fun, and I've come a long way. It's like, if you guys go back and watch my very top 10 videos or my first commentary, you guys will know that my equipment has changed so much. My audio equipment is just better. My just quality of the videos, I think, is a lot better than it's ever been. And I appreciate it. You guys give feedback along the way. I know some of you guys don't want to say anything that might hurt my feelings, and believe me, it's fine. But if there's problems in the video, if something doesn't add up and there's really issues, I would love to know if you guys tell me, because it allows me to, you know, understand and hopefully fix the issue, because half the time I just watch the video and I'm like, oh, okay, it looks good, 720p is looking good, audio quality is up on par, you know, there's no noise or anything like that, there's no screaming in the background, and there's no hesitant voices and stuff like that, and that's really what I base it off of. But if you guys hear issues, you kind of need to allow me to know so I can fix them. But anyway, guys, I appreciate everything you guys do. I will see you in the next video, and I might be uploading one today because I'm feeling like it. So until then, guys, this is NMO, signing off. Peace.